Yo guys, what's up? What's good? Yes. Oh, before we do the news, yeah, I want to say a big thank you to you guys. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing time, and I wish you guys like oh Lord. I don't know. I'm like this point, yeah. I promised myself like I'm gonna be a nice guy to every person. Like guys, thank you for being staying true and everything. It was a long break, a long needed break, but guess what? Now we're back again, bigger, better. Now I've seen some guys in. I look fat, and I met you guys. Is that true? Am I looking big? Like I went out for gym, fit farm, and I'm doing like a lot of stuff. Don't worry, I'm having my chest for you guys. Why, baby? Hello, it's your boy Daki, and yeah, welcome to Girls to Life News. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. Now, for last year we had like the old Burna boy, Davido, WZKID. They took over the old last year, and this year it's amazing because we're beginning with these same guys again. What have they done this time? But anyways, we're starting with this popular thing. If you see this thing, I'm sure you know what it's talking about. Talking about the Grammys, and yeah, I won't forget to mention the fact that the first key is actually in the building. If you missed that guy, you're probably gonna be seeing him like in like let me give you guys time frame, maybe like 2 hours from now. You're gonna be seeing like on live reaction and everything, doing what he knows how to do best and all. And I'm many set of teams, and then this time I'll create to give you guys updates back to back, and I'm like the task of this house here, like I'm that guru. Don't worry, I'm gonna get your PVC. I just said not tell you. Anyways, moving on to where I saw where the Grammy stuff happened, and winners have emerged. I'm sure you guys are actually thinking what I'm thinking at the moment. Moving on to so at the point where WizKid, Davido and Tems actually got nominated for that one sometime last year, and then it was a whole jubilation in the country. We're like, wow, for Burna boy, big one because just like his top nomination, and it's been an amazing one ever since. We saw where he got nominated for best global music performance. With Last Last, and then Best Global Music Album with Love Damini. And you can imagine how people were so happy the fact that, at the time it came, most people were like, you know what, even if he doesn't win the two, he's gonna win one. Like I could tell you that almost all the Nigerians felt like Burna Boy was gonna win at least one of this award. But what happened? Like, if you are taking Grammy cheated, like it's just chill. You're probably gonna know. I don't know. I don't have answers to that one, but yeah. But thoughts can be as good as mine. Anyways, moving on. So where for Tems we got nominated with that one for which Drake actually had that one called It For You, and then that was actually she got nominated for that one, and people were like for Tems big one for females to get to that place and everything. First Nigerian female and everything, so like wow, good one for her, and people are really waiting to see how that one will find out. Finally, we'll have the results. You know the way this guy does it. Like we have the results. Is with me. We have the results. Is out. We've seen who has won, and we see people who some person said they played them dirty. I'm marking the same person's word. In Paul's word, he said they played Burna Boy dirty. The first case what he is saying. This so it's like what against themselves. I think he's saying like should I cast him? He kept on saying. You didn't think Burna Boy. I won't say that one actually. I'll let him come and say it on reactions. Anyways, moving on, we saw where the result came out. We saw Masa Takumi getting that one for best global music album with Sakura on that one. Burna Boy missing out on that one for Burna Boy Love Damini album. The album was actually a global one. It was a big. You can imagine how this album was one. It goes from concert and people were singing word to word according to what he has done and everything. So people felt like this one should get that one. But then Grammy came out saying. Master Akomi got that one, but this is where it got confusing. People were like, for best global music album, Last should beat that. I mean, for okay, this for the album where I Love That Many won, and people felt like for the music performance, Last should have been that one for all of them. But I really felt like that one because Last was that song. Like I could really sing like without even. I don't have to look at the lyrics to sing Last like. Last don't cast everyone they just very fast Shayo, it was that song the white guys could sing it, Latinos, everybody could sing that song. But guess what, Walter Kellerman with his team that he got down for Bayati, and that one Burna Boy didn't get that one, and fans came out saying, you know what, this is Ojoro. In case you're not Nigerian, Ojoro means like cheating. So they called out and Grammy saying, you know what, you guys cheated Burna Boy on this one. And you can see, obviously, as in times like this, you're going to see fans' reactions to this one. The person is saying, like I said last year, yeah, we actually had a banter with Burna Boy and WizKid fast and everything, and then they are beginning the new year with this one. The person is saying, imagine trolling Burna Boy, first and only Afrobeat artist to win a Grammy, with his own work for not winning another Grammy when your fave is yet to win one. So I'm trying to imagine who this person is talking about when he means your fave. Those kids has won one, maybe Davido, but then he's saying when your fave is yet to win one, then he's saying the joke is on you. So he's saying if you actually feel that one, then the whole joke is on you. And that one is saying, Grammy or not, we all know Burna Boy carried 2022. Do you agree to that one? Burna Boy lifted up 2022. Do you agree to that one? I'll let you guys do the judge. And now moving on, so the person is saying, Burna Boy really thought he was going to win the Grammy with someone else's song, LMAO. And that one is saying, last, Grammy served Burna Boy breakfast. Person is saying, if you spend your whole life for jungle, make the still no give you Grammy. Ask Burna Boy and Mama Africa. Everybody saying bye bye. No, in case you know that song, the last song, there's a part where he said bye bye you. You get. So they said bye bye you, and then he said Grammy took Burna Boy last lyrics serious. For Burna Boy, he actually missed out on that one. But then there's this scene where his darkness on one end, but then the other end is light because for Burna Boy missing out, we actually got Tems becoming the first Nigerian first female Nigerian to actually get down for herself. She became the first Nigerian female artist to win a Grammy. So as much as we feel Burna Boy should have won, but the good side is Tems actually got to win for herself too. So it's a win for all of us. We should all celebrate that because she actually brought this thing back home again in the country. Moving on, we saw where Tems came out to say for her, she feels like it's incredible because she went further saying, I get to work with people 5 years ago were on my playlist. I feel like this is just the beginning. And then she's saying she is so grateful and it's incredible for her. And then she's saying, you guys should watch out for me because this is just the beginning. Because some time ago, the likes of Kendrick, the likes of WZKID were guys that she listened to them on her phone. But she's saying now I get to work with these guys. Maybe that we saw where WZKID came out to say for him, actually, like you know, Khalid is that guy that doesn't know how to mix words. Like it's just plain, pump and plain. It went and it was like, you know what, Tems, I'm the biggest fan, and he actually went on Ogina and everything. And you could see Tems looking also like, in other moments where it's more like this has stuff happening, like you feel like it's all happening in your head, but it's like reality. She was just like wow and everything. But amazing one for her. She met like the biggest of biggest guys like on that stage. Moving on, we saw where Tiwa Savage, the queen of Afrobeat, came out to say, so Tems baby, you already know love for life, and you know what, this is how it ought to be. And I think the female guys are getting it right because we've now had like scenario whereby we have like a team Tiwa against a team Tems or a team Stenny against a team Yemi Day. It's been all love for these guys, and she is saying for Tems baby, congratulations on that one. Moving on, should I say let's begin from where we stopped last year, but this time on a good note because Davido and WZKID together a very positive one on this one. We saw at the point where for their Rise concert, WZKID came out all dashing and giving them the soccer vibe. If you missed that stuff, man, you have to go and watch the replay. Amazing one, amazing vibe, and it happened in Lagos, Nigeria. Moving on, we saw where when WZKID performed, there are like a lot of stuff you want to pick and talk about here. But this person is saying for him, he want to talk about the jacket WZKID wore, and then he's saying that jacket is valued about 7.5 million naira for a jacket. So I'm trying to imagine like there's no network failures and everything. So how did you get 75 to buy a jacket? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'll leave it there. But another thing is saying, more than my school fees to study law for 5 years, I did die you like 5 years for law. But then a jacket of 75 million is a big deal, and WZKID for him, he spent a whole lot of fortune for his wares and all of that. So amazing one for WZKID. And this also where him and Sheyi Vibes came out all dashing, having pictures together, doing the Bromance thingy. And I think what Sheyi Vibes is deliberate about what he's doing because at the point we saw Sheyi Vibes and Burna Boy, like it was so mad that Burna Boy was singing Sheyi Vibes like the Chance vibe, was singing it like word for word. So it was more like these guys have been together like really long way before now. And so for him and WZKID, I feel like Sheyi Vibes is deliberate, he knows what he's doing, he knows what he wants, and he's actually going for all he has in his head, and he's really achieving that at the moment. Moving on, we saw where in the concert DJ Tunes came out playing an unreleased song by WZKID, and trust me, any song from Manchala will get people talking, and this one all fans came out posting everywhere. The why not me? And then people were like, wow, they got and for Kokoli, like the hype guy of the story, they came out all screaming, and the way Kokoli always do, he came out all screaming and doing the whole thing, released the song and everything. But amazing one, this song actually sounded very, very amazing, and really people are waiting for that one to drop. Talking about Davido, on the other hand, we have Israel Davido will come out to say, in his exact word, he said, we outside again, March 31st, 100% flex. My soul is a ring bag. My soul is a ring banger, shit and everything. One of the at the point last year, toward the end of last year, we saw where Davido and his guys came out with a snippet where one of the lines of that song was where he said, anywhere where Dorime did, now I go to go get. I know for Davido, he was a guy of flex, but then one thing happened, we saw where he lost his son and he went on mute at the time. But usually saying 31st of March, Davido and his team, they're all coming back this time and it's bigger and better. And the fans are really waiting for this guys. I won't lie to you, I miss Davido like a whole lot. Like I'm saying it like my full chest. Not because I'm a 30PG guy here, but then I missed it to like a whole lot. Moving on, we saw Whiskey came out to say after my Molo Blessing tour, he's saying Davido and I are going on the tour, and then say save your coins. I know 1 year, pin. So he said after his own tour, him and Dale are going on a very special tour, and he's saying save your money, save everything you got to do to make sure you're on the tour because he doesn't want to hear pim. So what does pim mean? Like pim. If you're not Nigerian, you probably don't know what pim is. Like pim is like I know your noise, like that kind of thing. So he said those ones here. Ping. Moving on, we saw where just at the arrest concert, we saw where Davido and Davido manager talking about Asa Sika and WZKID got all Bromance together at the tour and everything. So it made more sense because we were like, you know what, WZKID actually said him and Davido are going on the tour, and then we're seeing WZKID and Davido's manager. So what are they doing? Obviously, if I'm seeing a manager with you, shows probably signing contract or something. So does it mean Asa is trying to make the deal work or make the tour work? Whatever he's trying to do anyways, people actually related that to the fact that WZKID said they were going on a tour, and trust me, I really cannot wait to see that tour happen. Can you wait? Anyways, I'm not asking you so that you give me answer, but then me, I can't wait for that one. Moving on that one, we have Rema on the news. I don't know if you guys watched the World Cup news. Talking about the World Cup, yeah? I promise you guys that if Messi won the World Cup, I'm going to give you guys something special. So I've not forgotten that one, and because I'm a big Messi fan. But anyways, I was talking about the World Cup where Rema and these guys were amazing. Like every on all pre-matches here, you could see where they were playing that song, Calm Down, all the white guys, Latinos, Mexicans, Canadians, like the fact that you were there, they could all like sing the song. Like, they were singing along like back to back. It was more like Rema was the World Cup guy and everything. So where Rema Calm Down has now been certified RIA Platinum in the USA for the sales of 1 million units. Amazing for Rema. Anyway, for a young guy doing this good for himself, it's really amazing one, and we all can't wait to see the best of this guy come out after now. Moving on, we saw where Rema came out to say, in his own word, he actually had the picture with him and the prince with the plague, and then he said, without the prince, there will be no me. So if you know Rema today, you are all know Rema because of the prince, and then he's saying the prince is the guy that makes Rema who he is. But then people are like, you should have mentioned Don Jazzy or something. I don't know, but then he's saying to him, the prince is that guy. I'm sure Rema actually owed Don Jazzy in biggest team and all, but then at this point, he's saying the prince is the guy that makes Rema who he is. And then after like the whole back and forth thing, Locks have decided to just say this to conclude. He's saying, according to him, at this point, Rema is on the same level with WizKid, Burna Boy, and Davido. You know what, guys? I choose to end the news this way, and then I'll let you guys do the thought. Is it like a sacrilege to say that because we have like these big guys, Davido, Burna Boy, and WizKid don't like achieve a lot, and for you to say Rema is on level with Davido, guys, what are your thoughts about that? Guys, we'll catch you guys in the very next one. Stay tuned, stay safe. Call your friend, tell somebody because is back, and let's do a business talk together. I'll catch you guys very, very soon.